What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Three Idiots with a Mic, episode 124. Nothing?
Nope. Nothing.
I guess it's a quiet week this week.
Is it?
As always.
Is it really?
I don't know. You like usually I say the number and you interrupt me. You're like on the edge of
124, bitches. 124.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Couldn't I gotta I couldn't just not let it happen.
As always, I'm your host Branden, and joining me is that lovely voice that all of you probably missed. I hope, William.
He is back again.
Back in the camper. Dude,
I am currently quarantining from Florida.
That's kind of crazy. So Samara's mom has a camper. I've actually never been in a camper.
No. I'm at a friend's house.
Oh,
I'm like an hour away from where I am. So like I brought my shit with me from Florida.
Gotcha.
And then I already packed a suitcase before I left, which was going to be my 2-week thing here because I'm not packing for Connecticut weather when I go down to Florida. Fuck that.
Yeah, of course not.
So then I drove up today. She put everything in the garage. And this morning, and she went grocery shopping for me yesterday. So thank you, baby, for going to go grocery shopping for me. And I got all this stuff that I cannot have at her mom's house. So she bought me like salami and bacon and clam chowder and like all this other stuff that's not allowed at her mom's house. I'm like, yes, I'm having bacon with cheese, and I'm gonna put it between 2 salami slices and have a bacon sandwich.
So there's a silver lining to having to stay in a camper by yourself for 2 weeks is food.
Yes, that is definitely food, but unfortunately I've only been here like since this morning, and this is the most interaction I've had with somebody all day. So fun times.
I've never been on a camper, let alone I can't
Campers
even
imagine. Are fun, man. When you're with a group of people.
Yeah, but like by yourself, dude, it probably sucks some major dick, dude. Like for real. And of course you have Lewis over there, and you hear that sexy voice.
Are you quarantining from Florida because of stupidity or COVID?
What's the difference?
Oh, shit. How was your trip to Florida? Was it good?
It was really good. I got to see a lot more friends than I thought I was. And obviously, like, I didn't really go anywhere, but, like, a lot of them came to where I was staying, which was great.
Anyways, as you could tell, also listening, Zach could not join us today. So we're going to be going straight into William's segment, Pop's Corners. Corner, not corners, not plural. So, yeah, take it away.
He has multiple corners.
He has 4, to be exact.
Does he now? Is it 4 corners? What does he have in the 4 corners?
I just thought of a square immediately, and that's why I said 4 corners. Like a room, like a square room.
Are you saying he's a square?
No, I'm not. He's round.
All you need to do is do the little sign thing from Pulp Fiction, and you're good.
So, William, what do you have in Pop's Corner for us?
Well, today we're going to be giving a tribute to a legacy. One of my woke up on Halloween Day to some extremely sad news.
What's a Halloween Day?
Yep.
Well, yeah, because I'll get to it in just one second. This was like an actor that like I grew up with and I absolutely love. It was one of my mom's all-time favorite actor. So, and it was actually her that broke the news to me. I was like, oh, that's kind of sucks. At the ripe age of 90.
That's. I hope that most of us get there.
Right. Sean Connery passed away. And he actually passed away on the 30th, but they didn't break the news till the 31st.
Oh, okay, so he did pass away on the 3rd. That's why I was like, was it the 31st? I was confused there for a second.
So what are some of your favorites of Sean Connery?
The Rock. The Rock is my all-time favorite Sean Connery movie. I don't know why. It's just like I can quote that movie back and from beginning to end. and it's, oh my god, so good.
Can I ask you guys a question? I don't know what Sean Connery movie it is, but there's a meme of him. He has a long ponytail, and he's in this really revealing outfit with a fucking cod piece. Do you know what movie that is? And he has like a blaster in his hand.
I can't remember the name of the movie.
The only thing I can think of him with a ponytail really was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No, this is an older.
It's older. Highlander?
No, this is 1970s.
Yeah, it's like young or relatively young Sean Connery.
Zardov.
It might be that one.
Look up
Zardov or the terrorist.
Yes, that it is. He's wearing like a red, almost Borat-looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zardoz, 1974.
Holy
In the
shit.
future, Earth is ruled by Eternals, an advanced and secret sect of beings whose reign over a savage group called Brutals. The Eternals have created a god named Zardoz to intimidate the Brutals, making them believe that killing is their natural state.
Zardoz. I was like, yeah, this is it.
However, Zed, his name is Zed in the movie.
Looks so ridiculous. I'm just looking at a picture of him right now. So for any of the listeners, if you don't know what we're talking about, go Google Zardoz, Zardoz.
This is like a Flash Gordon kind of thing.
Yes,
yeah, it is
happening right here.
Very Flash Gordon-y. It just looks ridiculous every time I see this picture.
I thought it was the pleasure of watching that movie with John Reed Adams and the Cinema Schlock Society, and it was a glorious one. That's right up there with what the hell is it called? It's a musical from the 70s. Oh god damn it! Now I can't remember what it's called. Holy shit, this is gonna bother me.
Well, anyways, one of my favorites is I love Highlander.
Hell yeah!
I love Highlander. Highlander is great.
All right, since you're mentioning Highlander, I'm definitely gonna go with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's a good one.
I like that movie. I don't care what people say about that movie. I liked that movie.
In my opinion, is probably one of the best ensemble cast movies ever. Fight me if you don't agree. I will stand by that decision and fuck anybody that says otherwise.
There's also Dragonheart.
I love Dragonheart.
Dragonheart's good.
Even the
one
sequel.
One of my favorites, like from back in the day, actually one of the first old man Connery, if you want to call it that I liked was Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes.
Ugh, I hate Wesley Snipes. That's what.
I mean, like I'm not a big Snipe fan, but this movie was actually really good. Also because it takes it's around Japanese culture, and you're like really introduced heavily into Japanese culture and like what respect is and the differences between living in Japan and living here. Like, and it's obviously like a cop thriller, but I absolutely liked it, and I thought it was very well done. And that's like definitely on my, I would say probably top 3 Sean Connery movies.
I'm trying to find it, but Harrison Ford put out a statement for Sean Connery's death, and it was like really just touching. It was like straight to the point, but very touching. I don't know if you guys read it. I'm trying to find it.
I have not. Medicine Man was another good one.
But we're also leaving out, honestly, a role that probably just wouldn't exist without him, and that is James Bond.
Oh, well, I mean, James Bond's everybody's, like...
Oh, hell no. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Sean Connery as James Bond sucked balls. That man is one of the most boring... The James Bond movies with Sean Connery are garbage. Garbage.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
Well, that's all for Pop's Corner this week.
So wait. Are you one of those? So who? Okay.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Yeah, who is your favorite Bond then?
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan? Are you serious?
Yeah, I love his style.
Remind me to slap you next time I see you.
Not that he's bad. I'm not. Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry. I never liked Sean Connery. He was such a.
Other than GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan's did Pierce Brosnan? Oh my God,
Brosnan.
Thank you. James Bonds were like the worst on the list.
Why?
Other than maybe Timothy Dalton. Not even Timothy. I enjoyed Timothy Dalton more than I did Pierce.
Ugh.
I also liked Roger Moore.
Oh, fuck no.
Roger Moore's great if you like the really campy James Bonds. Whatever. Harrison Ford's statement, he has two. He said he was my father, not in life, but in Indy 3. And then there's this one. You don't know pleasure until someone pays you to take Sean Connery for a ride in the sidecar of a Russian motorcycle, bouncing along a bumpy, twisty mountain trail, and getting to watch him squirm. God, we had fun. If he's in heaven, I hope they have golf courses. Rest in peace, dear friend. I'm like, damn, bro. Harrison Ford.
I'm telling you, man. Him as Highlander was so good. A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's where he wasn't taking himself serious. He wasn't a fucking punchline. He was elegant again. And it's like, dude, that was just perfection.
You know he absolutely hated that role, right?
You couldn't tell.
He absolutely hated that role. He came to butts heads with the director because they would not like the direction they were going. And that is, by his own words, the reason why he retired. Because he was done doing stuff like that, and he didn't want to run the chance of that happening again. So instead of trying something like a different movie, the man actively retired because of that role. Like I said, I like the movie, but with everything that happened behind the scenes, I have a little bit of a disdain for the movie. Like, I enjoyed it. I watched it when the day he passed away because I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and she was like, "Oh, I like that movie." I'm like, "Cool, it's streaming, it's free, let's watch it. Fuck it." Sorry.
I just honestly, I think that Sean Connery has a persona in that film, and I'm sorry, but he was due to retire. As much as I would have loved to see more of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the guy was old, man. I can imagine Sean Connery not being the most pleasant actor to work with. I could see him being up there with like Marlon Brando and
I wouldn't doubt it.
And shitface nipple Batman. What's his name?
What's that? Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
What's that? That really famous interview between I think I brought up on the show between Diane Sawyer and him.
Actually, it was Barbara Walters.
Walters. Sorry,
watch that.
Yeah.
So the darker side of Sean Connery.
Oh, sorry.
He was asked if it was okay to slap women.
I'm not laughing at that, by the way.
He brought up an old quote that even before the interview, he had said that it was okay to slap women. And she asked him if that was still something that he believed.
Yeah.
And he said yes.
By the way, I'm not laughing at like that. I'm just laughing at how much of a savage he just is in that clip. He just like unabashedly is like, yes.
Dude, but the thing is, though, you're talking about it's a completely different era. Now, I'm not saying it's okay, but you're asking a person from the boomer era whether it's okay to do that.
Whoa, Lewis just said boomer, dude. What is going on, dude?
Pre-boomer, sorry. Okay, whatever the fuck it's called.
No, it's a boomer. He's definitely a boomer.
He's definitely a boomer.
No, isn't he pre-boomer?
No, dude. No. The thing is, like, I'm saying, like, the meme thing. Like, you have boomers, zoomers, coomers,
Zoomers.
Yeah, boomers, zoomers,
and us now.
And coomers. I'm a boomer, but most people be like, you're fucking... No, yeah, I'd be a boomer, for sure.
What?
We'd all be boomers. Boomers is just like... It's not like when you were born. Like, it's not like, oh, you were born as a baby boomer. It was like... It's just like your mentality. Like you have like an old person mentality. That's what people on the internet mean by boomer.
All right. Well, he is a boomer. And
I just blew up Lewis's mind. He's like, "What?"
I'm just whatever.
Moving on. Who can understand the internet?
He's a fucking boomer.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
it's a different era, dude. It's like our grandparents. Like they come off like racist pricks, but in reality, they weren't for the most part. And it's just, it's that era.
They had their moments.
Well, that's why I said for the most part.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, he did some great movies, and he will be.
Hey, he lived a full life.
He definitely lived a full life, so you can't,
Nope.
It's gonna happen to all of us eventually.
Exactly. So what's next on?
Yeah, William, do you have anything else? Because I know you.
I mean, I was on vacation, but I was still trying to keep eye on like anything that may have dropped or had I haven't really heard of any big trailers that have came and that have dropped or that
no, it's just about. It's the greatest show on earth, known as The Election.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. We still don't know who it is right now as we stand.
Oh, come on now. We do. Let's go into
literally 6 votes away from winning.
Are we doing this? Are we doing
this? Let's just do a quick thing about it. Because you want to talk about entertainment news. This is entertainment news. Let's be honest.
All right, cool. Thank you, Connecticut, for going blue. Fuck you, Florida, for going red. That's my speech.
Did you honestly think Florida's always red? Did you honestly think that was going to change? No.
Exactly. It really isn't. There's no surprises here. The only thing is that we are going to get a, what do you call it? Biden, what's her face?
Kamala Harris?
Yeah. Harris, what do you call it? Presidency, for sure.
I'm pretty sure they're going to
There's no road to victory for Trump, period.
No, there's one road to victory.
Nope, not anymore. Michigan's already been called 100%.
No, I think if Nevada flips...
Nevada's not going to flip. I think it's like almost
2%
now.
I just
checked it before jumping on.
I don't know. I just checked it recently. They were close. It was 0.60, percent difference in vote. And Biden's on top, of course. So I don't know.
Nevada hasn't counted. They're holding off counting until Thursday afternoon.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was on, and I just. I was online yesterday with my friends, so 12, just watching it, and I'm just there dude, I feel like I'm gonna barf the entire time I'm watching it.
I honestly do think that one thing is for sure is that we're actually gonna have a balance of power now. The Senate is gonna stay red, but then the House is staying blue.
Yeah.
Governors are red, and then presidency is going to be blue. So there is going to be a balance of power, which I'm sorry, but this country needs a balance of power. You cannot just go completely blue or completely red because it just fucks up our country on so many levels.
I agree. I have some news for you. They're very small things if you want me to bring them up, William.
Absolutely. By all means.
They said, I read up that they're going to continue filming the Batman even though there is a new lockdown happening in England or Britain.
Yes, actually, as of this recording, it started... Nope, it starts in a half hour because they're ahead by 6 hours, right? Yes.
Yeah,
As of midnight tonight, New Britain, wow. Britain or UK is under lockdown again. I spoke to my friend this morning.
Yeah, so they're going to continue filming that. Another thing, The Witcher Season 2 is, because of the lockdown in Britain, they're going to go to actually filming it in a warehouse now instead of, I guess, on site in that country.
This is getting so ridiculous at this point. I'm sorry. I work in the healthcare industry, and this is just stupid as shit at this point.
What in what sense?
Lockdown situation is really just ridiculous. We need to get back to normal life, and I just
think they're just afraid because since the cases are going up.
No, it's not that they're afraid. They found a new method of control to control the population, and now they're using it. That's what this is.
Lewis's little tinfoil hat.
No, let's completely be fucking honest. This could have been resolved so easily. What was it used as? As a freaking election ploy and what do you call it? Political campaign tool.
Oh no! Look, he's got the Rona. He's coughing.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's dude.
Oh,
it's like at this point, it's gotten to the point where it's just a really, really bad flu. The people that are passing away right now are getting tagged. The reason in the United States they're getting tagged as COVID-19, because guess what? Our government is giving money to the hospitals if somebody passes away from COVID-19. How fucked up is that?
Rip. Also, I just saw it in front of me. Where did it go? Oh yeah, AMC reports 90% loss in revenue as the pandemic continues. Yo, RIP to AMC. That theater's going bye-bye probably, that theater chain.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything else of importance that
they're trying to drag people out, but people don't want to go. They don't want to go to the movie theaters, and it's the dumbest thing ever. We are going to lose one of our staples of our society because of this stupid shit.
Corona, dude, 2020, it's been a shit show.
And it's just dumb, man. Just use common sense. If you have health issues, stay the fuck home. Don't go out. Other people that do not have health issues, you know, why?
I mean,
why?
Say that, but then you get these dumbasses that are like, I have corona, I'm going to a fucking party. No, get your ass back home. Dude, did you see the pictures of downtown Orlando on Halloween night?
Oh, dude, same thing here in Miami. It's like ridiculous.
Like, holy shit, dude. Like the one picture that circulates from downtown Orlando, literally there's 2 people with a mask on. That is it. 2 motherfucking people.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to get back to life. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. This is me as a person, not as a fucking healthcare worker, but this is just bullshit. And I'm sorry. I'm going to continue living my life. I'm not living my fucking life. The only reason I wear a mask anymore is because of the fact that it's mandated by the goddamn fucking government that it needs to be worn. That is the stupidest shit at this point. That we are in flu season, boys and girls. We are going to have people that are sick. Now, if you get sick, you're stuck at fucking home and you can't work. I'm sorry. This is stupid. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. Herd immunity is the only way we're going to get past this. And guess what? We can't have herd immunity if everybody's shivering in a goddamn closet.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully,
we're a country full of pansies now, and it's like, come on, man.
We're all snowflakes, Lewis. You didn't know this?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, stay tuned after this quick break when we come at you with the main segment of our show, live. My pick, Easy A.
Yes.
All right, guys, welcome back for the main segment of our show. I was about to say the final segment. I'm an idiot. Nope. The main segment of our show, the main review live, my pick, which were chick flicks, Easy A. So,
I love this movie.
I did too. So I came up to, I totally forgot because, as you know, we took a week break because we did the Halloween episode because, you know, William was in Florida on his vacation. And I totally forgot that I had to pick, two things for two picks for chick flicks. So I picked 10 Things I Hate About You and what was the other one? Sleepless in Seattle. Yeah, Sleepless in Seattle. But then I'm here at home yesterday, and thankfully Lewis fucked up and didn't put a vote, which is good in my favor. And I see Easy A is, I think, newly on Netflix. Like it must have just dropped. I was like, I watched it and I was like, boys, can we switch it to Easy A? And they were both like, yes.
Like, yes, we can. Absolutely.
So Easy A stars Emma Stone.
Beautiful Emma Stone. Beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She is I also think she's a really good actress too.
Hell yeah.
So we got Emma Stone playing Olive and Stanley Tucci playing her dad. And we got a young, what's this guy? The guy that plays the guy from You, the main character. Here we go. Penn Badgley.
Badgley?
Yeah. And I don't think there's anybody else that's like super known.
There's Clarkson.
Kudrow?
There's also Malcolm McDowell. I totally forgot that he's in this movie. And
how can you forget the fucking
Michael McDowell, Lisa Kudrow, Thomas Haden Church.
Yeah. Also, we got an Amanda Bynes before she went crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you boys know, if you're on the internet, she's lost her fucking mind.
Yeah.
And then we got Lisa Kudrow from, of course, Friends.
Friends? Huh.
Yeah, she's Phoebe.
Oh, that's right.
You know what's funny? I don't watch Friends, and I knew that she's from Friends. Like, come on, boys, are you where have you guys been? Like, living under a fucking rock? William, I'm surprised you're not a fan of Friends?
No, I love Friends.
And you did not notice that that's Phoebe?
Oh my god, I'm the one that told you it was Lisa Kudrow. Like, okay.
No, I know that, but like I thought
sarcasm didn't really translate into like.
No, it didn't. It did not. It did not translate.
Friends, like smelly cat.
Well, my friends. Video.
Yeah, that did not translate. I couldn't see your smug look on the camera this week. So
smug
I don't smug look. I smolder.
No, it's smug.
Actually, with my fat face, it's more like I boulder, but that's a different.
A boulder. All right, so
actually, funny story. Malcolm McDowell. I actually got a cameo from him.
Oh yeah, recently, right?
Yeah, Naomi got it for me for our little anniversary and stuff.
How was that?
It was actually really cool, man. Just having him say "viddy well," you know, I was like, oh, yes.
How old is Malcolm McDowell now, dude?
Dude, he's in his 80s, I want to say.
77.
There you go. Yeah.
I've
met him, 4 or 5 times already?
I wonder...
I've never fucking gotten his autograph, dude.
How have you not gotten his autograph by now?
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things that I want to find that perfect object to get his autograph on. And he does Spooky Empire so often that it's like, oh, okay, I could just wait.
I kept saying that about Stan Lee.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an ass, but like, I kept saying that about Stan Lee, and
then he passed away.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Stan Lee left.
Dude, just get anything.
Don't you have like an original copy or like something from Clockwork Orange?
Dude, you have the rated X version of Clockwork Orange. Get that signed by him.
No, I want to get artwork. Like, I want to get original artwork signed.
Oh, okay.
So
whatever.
Like a painting and stuff like that.
Easy A. So we got Emma Stone plays Olive Pendergast.
Yeah.
She's I'm assuming a senior in high school. And basically she tells her friend that she has lost her virginity to some random dude.
Yep.
And what?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's somebody in the bathroom. The character is played by Amanda Bynes, who's like this Jesus freak. And she overhears her and basically spreads a rumor that she is a slut, basically. And it progresses past that, and she decides to embrace being a slut. Not that she is one, but she decides to basically get guys to pay her with whatever gift cards and whatnot. And she will tell the school that they did some sexual act. And yeah.
So basically she hustles her way in high school without actually doing anything. And
basically.
It's just, I think it's a really fun movie because it shows that extreme nature of people in our generation, honestly.
The cancel culture?
Yeah, pretty much.
Before cancel culture was a thing. Is this Emma Stone's first movie, by the way?
No way.
Emma Stone's first movie was Superbad.
Was it?
Was it really?
Yeah, she's the one that gets headbutted.
No, I know she's in. Of course, I know she's in Superbad, but I didn't know that was her first movie. That's crazy.
I think it was like her first major role.
I'm trying to find
it. It is actually her first role. She was in TV a little bit. She was in Malcolm in the Middle, The Sweet Life.
Holy shit! She did a bunch of movies actually in between Superbad and Easy A. She did Zombieland.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The House of Funny is actually a really funny fucking movie, dude.
What was it?
the house bunny.
Yes.
That was actually one of those, like...
It's not even like the main character because it's Anna Faris, but...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a surpriser, man. I was like, what? This is actually really fun. How am I enjoying this movie? It's like Legally Blonde, you know? It's not a movie that you would normally enjoy, but it's so fucking good that it's actually enjoyable. And it's like, wow, okay.
But I feel like Easy A is definitely around the time that Emma Stone started to gain traction in Hollywood.
Yeah, definitely. And after this, I think she was taken a little bit more serious, too.
Yeah, she definitely was. So what do you what do you guys dislike about Easy A?
William.
Disliked?
Yeah, whatever you want. You can talk about what you liked, what you disliked.
I mean, it's really nothing that I dislike. I
really
like the entire movie. It flows very well, and I don't know, like there's no real like slowdown. He just kind of hits the ground running, and you just keep going. And I don't know.
One thing I really love about the movie was the relationship between her and her parents.
Yeah,
like just their dialogue. It's like these really like down to earth, like progressive parents that are they're open with their daughter, but at the same time, of course, you know, they are parents, so they're there to like, you know, reprimand her and help her when she needs it. But like there's this like scene where she's talking to her mom and her mom's like, oh yeah, that boy that came, he's homosexual, right? And she's like, yeah, he is. And then her mom's like, oh, I dated a boy that was a homosexual for a while. And then it turns out to be her dad, and I was just like, oh my Lord. But it's like just subtly like her dad says something and you're like, oh, he's the guy. Like, I guess she turned him straight, and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
It feels like this movie was riding the coattails of Mean Girls. You could tell that this was kind of pitched as like, oh, this is a fun version of Mean Girls where it's this, and this, you know, and that's how they introduced it. But you could tell that the director, this was probably his first or second film, I want to say, like major film. I'm not sure if that's correct.
Second movie, to be exact.
And you could tell. It's very disjointed the way that the film is edited together. It still doesn't take away from the enjoyability of the movie, but it is disjointed, and it does have its issue. I have a lot of issues with the way that it was filmed and put together. If it wasn't for the all-star cast that was in it, I would say this would probably fall into mediocrity or completely non-existent. I think Emma Stone actually elevates it.
Yeah, she does. She really does. What were you saying, William?
I'm with Lewis on that one, where it's absolutely the cast that elevate this movie and make it what it is, just because there's some of them which like you would never expect them to have that kind of role. That like Stanley Tucci as like her dad is just like so good. Like the weird, like open-minded hippie kind of dad and her mom, and again, you know, we see the principal that we've seen in roles before where he's in charge, but it's like now he's in charge of like kids, so it's kind of like look, I gotta watch what he says now. He's gotta watch what he do. You know, but he's like really good. The only one that I really thought was like in a role that I would see him in was Mr. Griffith, Thomas Haden Church, because he kind of like embodies like that. Oh, also Fred Armisen, who's a comedian, and I've seen him in like different things as like the pastor, was like great.
Yeah,
because like I would never expect him to have a role like that where it's
that's
like,
the guy from Portlandia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely loved it. Like this was one of those incredibly well cast movies. Like Lewis said, had they cast up and comers, I think that it would not have done as good as it did. But Emma Stone was riding high on her breakthrough, so they definitely, you know, to me it was almost like I would say like 10 Things I Hate About You, where if you think about it, had it not had the cast that it did, it probably would not have been as successful as it did. But it did, and therefore that's why like I put them like in the same category. Like I put them together. Like I absolutely love this movie, and I just love. This is the movie that made me fall in love with Emma Stone. I'm like, oh my god, she's fucking gorgeous. I thought I liked her in Superbad. Now it's like, but yes, and just like the way that she just commands the screen is just kind of like,
yeah. One of my favorite things also about the movie is like the dialogue. I think the dialogue is really, really well written, especially like how it's delivered by her. Like Emma Stone has this like presence as her character.
She really does. She has her performance stands out so much in every movie that she's in. She never mails in a performance, and honestly, it's fucking incredible because it really shows how a great actress could actually elevate a okay movie.
Yeah.
Something so much better. And honestly, you probably wouldn't be able to identify with this character in any way or form if it wasn't played by somebody good.
Yeah, it's like little things like her, like the way she delivers stuff. Like there's a scene in the movie where she interacts with like the first boy that comes up to her like, hey, can you say that we did something and I'll pay you, I'll get you gifts or whatever. And it's this gay guy, Branden. And that scene when they're in the bedroom, like, pretend having sex and they're like screaming and jumping on the bed. It's just really funny. The dialogue is really charming and just like their chemistry. And it's funny because that's literally the only time you see Branden in the entire movie. He literally disappears until the end.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know, their chemistry was nice. I get the dialogue was really well written, and like how they both performed together. It's like small scenes like that I think for me personally elevate Easy A.
And I really love there's very few like principles that stand out in film history. Obviously, you have what's his name from Lean on Me. Oh my god.
Patrick Dempsey, right?
No.
Lean on Me. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, what is his name? You also have Ferris Bueller, and then you have Malcolm McDowell. I love how Malcolm McDowell grabbed the Dr. Samuel Loomis from the Halloween remakes, and he kind of twisted that character into a principal form.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
That's so true.
But you know who I'm talking about, right? Lean on Me. I think it's right.
No, it's not Lean on Me, because Lean on Me is a 1989 film directed by John G. Avildsen, and it stars Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman. He's the principal.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's the principal.
Oh, okay.
William, have you never seen this?
I have, but you were saying Lean on Me, and I was thinking Stand By Me.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I'm thinking. That's the one with Patrick Dempsey, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I was like, Chris, I don't know, like, I don't fucking remember who's in that movie, sure. But
no,
Free Mr. Clark.
No, Stand By Me is the one with the four boys, right?
Yeah, Stand By Me is the Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the one with fucking Patrick Dempsey?
I don't fucking know.
That they emulated at the end of Easy A with the fucking the lawnmower.
I'm not sure.
There's a chick flick from the 80s where at the end they get together and they go riding into the sunset on a fucking lawnmower.
Is it Can't Buy Me Love?
Is it? Let me see.
Yes. 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 That is exactly the one.
Oh, damn! I pulled that one out of the fucking cobwebs. I was trying to look for it on IMDb, and I'm like, this is going really slow. Let me try to figure out.
Yeah, it is. It is Can't Buy Me Love. Thank you.
Okay. I just got onto IMDb now, so that's how long it took me to get in there. I was like,
holy shit! Thank you. But yeah, Easy A is just really fun, and it's funny because that movie came out. I had just graduated high school, and like I wasn't into movies like that. Like I was like, that snobby like person back then when I was 18 years old, where it was like, oh, this is a chick flick, blah blah blah, it's fucking dumb. And I don't know why somebody took me to see it. Maybe it was my girlfriend at the time, and I remember just being in the theater and I was like, this movie's really good. This movie's actually really fucking good. And I'm very happy that I watched it because it truly is a good movie. And this is the second time I watch it. I've never seen it other than the first time that I watched it in theaters.
This is on that chick flick playlist that I have, which is like The Proposal, 27 Dresses.
God, The Proposal's so good.
Right? Oh my God.
That's the one with
Ryan Reynolds and fucking Sandra Bullock.
And yes, and they end up like in Canada and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was good.
With what do you call it?
With Betty White.
Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White's in it.
Betty White doing the dance, the fertility dance.
This is the dress that I wore when I was married. Of course, they're gonna have to lift it up because your boobs are small. Damn, woman.
It's so good, man.
Oh my God! Speaking of Betty White, did you guys see the meme right after Sean Connery passed? It's death, and he's playing out one of those like claw machines. And like you see the claw, and it's like a person attached to it, and there's like the name Sean Connery, and he goes like, "God damn it, it's not Betty White again."
Bro, Betty. I think we talked about this on the show. Betty White is what, like almost 100? Yeah, she's 98 years old, dude. God, Jesus.
Still kicking it.
Bless her,
Still
dude.
Kicking it.
Bless her. What a fucking savage. But honestly,
marijuana is a glorious thing.
For anyone listening that has not seen Easy A, yes, it is a early Emma Stone movie, but don't let that deter you. Like Superbad, like Zombieland, it's really good. Go, please watch it.
If you're a fan of Mean Girls, definitely go watch it. If you're a fan of 10 Things I Hate About You, like William said, that they're definitely right up there.
This is kind of like in the same group, same category. And quite honestly, like, I know it's not, and don't ostracize me for it, but I feel like this could have also been a John Hughes movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, she got like, and I know that she talks about
it. She
wants the John Hughes ending, which I will gripe. Okay, the one thing that I did not like, and I know it's me nitpicking, but she's so adamant about wanting her John Hughes ending, and then when they're riding off in the lawnmower and they raise the arm, they're raising the wrong arm. I'm like, God damn it! If you're gonna have the John Hughes moment, make it the right one, because they lift their left arms, and I'm like, nope, it's definitely the right arm.
So my thing is just like, what I dislike about the movies is like I'm happy that she ends up with the dude or whatever that she always liked, but it just feels very forced, kind of, to me personally.
There's some sequences that feel forced and they feel campy, and that's all. Honestly, I stand by my opinion about it, that this movie would have been a piece of shit if it wasn't for the actors in it.
Yeah, it's like the romance feels very pushed on you. Like, let's say, for instance, I love this movie, but the romance side of it is just very pushed. Like, it's like that this shit's not gonna happen, and that's 16 Candles. Like, I love 16 Candles, but the whole like her ending up with that dude at the end is just like, bro, really?
So I'm
really.
I'm gonna show another very unpopular opinion. I think John Hughes movies are overrated.
Are whack? Okay.
I think they're overrated. Obviously, I think Ferris Bueller is a fun, good movie. I think 16 Candles is really good. That's about it.
You don't like... oh, yeah, we talked about this. But I thought you liked...
I hate Weird Science. That movie's fucking garbage.
I like Weird Science. You don't like The Breakfast Club?
No. Don't care for it.
How about...
It's boring.
Okay. I don't know. I like John Hughes, but whatever. That's
William's like, I am not saying anything. I am going to stay quiet.
No, I mean, like, it's not like I don't like John Hughes movies. I've seen them. I know they're classics.
But are they?
A lot of like, they are. They are absolutely. They are teenage classics. They're not like cinema classics, but they're definitely teenage, classics of that generation.
Yeah.
And they had an impact on lives. And then, like we were saying, Easy A, 10 Things I Hate About You, those kind of movies were the new generation. Like, they were the John Hughes movies for the next generation. And every generation, we have those kind of movies. So...
Okay.
I mean, like, I prefer the latter to the John Hughes movies, but I don't hate the John Hughes movies. They're just kind of like, I can say I've seen them, but if somebody's giving me the option of what movies, that's not the ones I'm running to. Easy Pay, 10 Things.
Yeah.
Mean Girls. Those are the ones that I'm like, let's do this.
I like John Hughes, but it's just, for me, it's like Ferris is just like elevated like to another like it's like in a whole nother realm than his other movies. But that's just me personally.
I agree with that.
But honestly, I give Easy A an 8.5. It's a very enjoyable movie. It's very funny. It's cute.
I'll give it an 8.
Watch it with your significant other. I think it'd be like a fun little date night movie.
It absolutely is, and yeah, I give it like a good 8.5.
Yeah,
it's well, maybe a 9 because Emma Stone.
Emma Stone's beautiful.
I'll honestly say that the movie itself, if Emma Stone was not in this movie, this would be a 4. This Emma Stone elevates it double the score to an 8 because of her performance in this.
Yeah, I think I'd give it about a 6 if she wasn't it, because like the rest of the cast still does a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, the parents are forced.
I would say like the parents are great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could go either way. Like maybe the parents are forced, but they're not because of her, because of Emma Stone. Like it meshes very well with her. Maybe without Emma Stone, they would feel forced. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. But whatever.
Okay.
Stay tuned at this quick break when we come at you not live with my segment, Brandon's Joystick.
Your joystick.
Play with it, please.
Yikes.
All right, guys, welcome back for my segment, Brandon's Joystick. This is where I talk about video games and whatever else I'm doing in life. I've been playing a lot of games, a lot of single-player games.
Oh, are you playing solitaire at home?
No. No. So
I just see Brandon with the like a controller at his crotch, like I'm all alone.
Yeah. No.
With a little box of tissues and some lotion on the other side.
Hey, don't make fun of that. That's gonna be me in the next 2 weeks, all right? Shut the fuck up.
With the lotion and everything, right?
No, dude, I go dry, dude.
Yeah, same.
Dry.
It just gets in the way. And why are we even talking about this? Let's move on.
Don't go whacking in that trailer.
Jesus. So yeah, I lately have not been playing any multiplayer games, which I know I haven't brought those up on the show, but I do have like certain games on my Steam library, which is, for anybody that does not know, basically a hub for your games on PC.
I was about to ask what the hell that is.
And I have two multiplayer games, Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Rainbow Six Siege, that I both have like roughly 800 or 900 hours in each game. But whatever. I haven't been playing those. I've just been playing single-player shit because I'm a sad boy, lonely. I beat Prey. I beat that game that I was talking to you guys about where you're like on a space station and like the little things like morph into objects and shit. It was good. It was hard. I liked it. I got the worst ending because I'm a piece of shit like that. It's arguably the worst ending, if depending on how you feel. Then this is really interesting. I played another game called also Prey from 2006, which this is really interesting. It does not exist on Steam. You can't buy the game on Steam. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
And that is because the developer or the publisher of the game literally ran out of CD keys for the game.
Okay.
So there's literally no legal way. Not legal. That's the wrong way. There's no official way of getting the game unless you buy like an actual physical copy off of like Amazon or eBay. So I went on like these. There's like websites that exist called like G2A and other ones. We're not endorsed by those people, and they sell CD keys that you can use on Steam, and they have Prey. And interestingly enough, it works. And that was cool. It's like an FPS, also taking place on a first-person shooter. I already said this last time, remember? Stick with the times, Lewis. Come on.
Try to keep up, Lewis.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You don't know, dude. They've been using FPS since like GoldenEye days, bro. Come on, man.
I don't know the fucking acronym for it. It's like first-person shooter. That's what it's been called. It's 3 fucking words. Just say the 3 words.
FPS. it can
easier
stand for.
to say first-person shooter than FPS.
Just think of it this way, Louis. FPS, it could stand for two things: frames per second or first-person shooter.
That's why I was like, what?
Whatever. So Prey is another one that takes place on an alien world / space station. Where what's interesting about the game is that you play as a Native American dude, which you don't play as a lot of Native American people in games usually.
An Indian dude?
Yes. I don't want to be insensitive. You fuck. So that's cool. It's like he basically is he doesn't agree with like his religion, not religion, his way of, like the way of life of like Native Americans, and he kind of wants to get off of the reservation. And then they get abducted. He's at like this bar that's owned by his girlfriend, and his grandfather's there, and they get abducted and shit. And it's really cool because you'll be playing, and then you come across these like television screens, and it's basically this radio disc jockey on Earth, and he's like, people are calling in and telling him the weird shit that's going on around Earth as this like alien invasion is happening. It's really interesting. The game was lackluster. But it was $2, so I can't really complain. For $2, I'll play any game. I bought Doom Eternal. Nice. I've been playing that. I also played a shit ton of the OG, like original Doom from like '93. That game holds up. And then the final thing that I've been playing is Dead Space 2, which I brought up the first one like probably a month ago. It's this. I don't know if you guys remember it. Do you remember it? I compared it to Alien.
Yeah.
So the first one's like very horror-y, like way more horror than this one. This one definitely still has a horror aspect. So basically, like after 3 years have passed since the events of the first game that took place on a ship, the Ishimura, and now we're on like a fucking like city like space station called the Spire, I think it is. And 3 years have passed, and it gives me so many like vibes of like Aliens, like the whole like Ripley waking up and then shit has just gone like really wrong.
Yeah,
and like Isaac, who's the main character of this one, like he wakes up and like the city has basically gone to shit. The Necromorphs, which is that fucking like alien race, has taken over, and like I'm assuming like 90% of the people on the Spire are dead or taken over, and it's really spoopy. But this one's definitely more like an action oriented game, so I'm having fun with those. Whenever I can fucking play, I play that. And then I'm slowly, as I say before I end my segment, going through One Piece. Episode 346. Boys, I'm almost there, bro. I'm almost there.
Applause.
I'm doing it, boys.
You're going through the episodes faster than they're counting votes.
Yeah, I really am. Yeah.
What do you call it? Funny story. I actually bought a CD of Riven.
Riven? That sounds so oddly familiar.
It's you ever play Myst?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a sequel to Myst. And I'm so dying to play this. This is like the epitome of puzzle games, you know. This is like the climax of puzzle games back in the day.
So you bought like a physical copy of it?
Yeah. You know, an actual CD. You remember those things?
No, the reason... fucking asshole. The reason I ask is because like that shit actually might not work on your computer.
It does.
Oh, okay, it does.
I installed it, yeah. Yeah,
because certain games like legit don't work.
Remember, I also have a laptop with Windows XP.
Very true, dude. That baffles me. Let's say you got like a fucking a CD of like Doom 2 from the 90s. I don't think that shit would work.
Why not?
Because of the operating systems, they make it so that really old shit just does not work.
Really? Because I played Wolfenstein the other day off of a CD that I had.
Huh.
It was like one of the first CD-ROMs. Oh, dude, I actually found what do you call it? A floppy disk. And I was like, where the fuck can I get this transferred to?
Why the fuck do you want to get transfer what's on a floppy
I had a script
disk?
on there that I wrote back in at the beginning of college.
Oh.
When we still used floppy disks.
Do you remember that virus that you had on the floppy disk? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how'd you get that?
I don't remember. I think it was because I had Doom or something like that. One of those games, or Civ 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I tried to put it on your dad's computer, and it killed it.
Yeah, so I was very young at the time. Lewis came over. He had a floppy disk, which he said had Doom. I think it was Doom. And he proceeds to put it in my dad's computer, and it just starts wreaking havoc on my dad's computer, dude. It had a virus on it of some sort, like malware. And it just fucking... Dude, is it just me? Maybe this is just me imagining it. But was there like a fucking worm?
Yeah.
Like it looked like a worm eating shit?
Yeah. It was some crazy shit that I'd never seen before. I was like, "What?"
It was like a video of a worm eating, as if it's like simulating it eating the files on your computer. I was like, "What?" I thought I made that up in my head. I guess not.
No, that's what I remember too. But yeah,
right. Then I'm not crazy. So yeah, I'll tell you guys how Doom 2 or Dead Space 2, and we'll see. I want to play the newest game I want to play that's coming out is Cyberpunk 2077, but that got delayed till
That got delayed again.
So, again, which is hilarious, but whatever. Because before I end, so the game went gold. What that means is when the game goes gold, the game is finished. Basically, they finished the game and it's ready to be printed, like put on CDs or whatever. And they had delayed this game a couple.
What you're saying is that they actually put games on CDs still?
Yes, it's called for consoles.
I'm like, what the hell do you think PS4s, like PlayStations and Xbox, run off of?
Yeah, exactly. Unless you buy it digitally,
like Nintendos.
So whatever. So they had delayed it a couple times due to Rona and other stuff, and they were super adamant on Twitter. On the last delay before this one, that they were like, we're not delaying the game again. So whatever, time went on, the game went gold. They finished the game. It was ready to be printed on CDs or whatever. And then they were like, we're delaying it by 21 days. And people were like, are you fucking joking? The reason I heard they're delaying it is because the game is not running very well on PS4s and Xbox Ones. So
is it supposed to be for the PS5? Is that why?
Yeah, so it's coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PS4. So it's not running really well on technically current gen, even though current gen will be the previous generation like a week, because that's I think when the new consoles come out. So we'll see. We'll see how it runs. The game is a beast. It requires, as I'm going to be playing it on PC, it requires like 12 gigs of RAM, which is insane. Jesus. Like most games require like 6 gigs of RAM, not 12. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. That's like the only game that I'm looking forward to. But anyways, stay tuned at this quick break. When we come at you, not live, never live, with the final segment of our show, Ball the Box.
Ball Box.
All right, guys, welcome back for the final segment of our show, Bald Box.
Yes. So I was able to watch. Well, let's backtrack a little bit.
Well,
so Brandon had brought to my attention that he'd never seen any of the Universal monster movies.
Yes,
and yes, I am calling you out on that because
that's fine.
You downloaded a bunch of them on
Vudu. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, so I got that, and I was like, you know what? I want to find something equivalent on Redbox. So I got 2020's The Invisible Man. I don't know if either one of you have seen this.
I have not. I saw that you have it on your Vudu, right?
Yes, I do.
Carla and I wanted to watch it before the Rona hit, and then we never got around to it. So we're definitely going to be watching that soon.
William, have you seen it yet?
I have not, but I know the premise. I know how it ends. I know, it's not like it got spoiled for me. I just never had interest in seeing it. So when I was watching like a video and he got into it, I just let it run, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess that's how it happens.
All right, so no spoilers because I want to watch.
No, yeah, definitely. So this actually stars Elizabeth Moss, which has been really good lately with The Handmaid's Tale.
I feel like she's always been good.
She really has. She's never.
She's a phenomenal
another
actress.
Great upcoming actress, honestly. But this actually is it's a new telling of the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man is actually this scientist that finds a way to become invisible. Duh. But the man, obviously, with great power comes great responsibility, and
Spider-Man.
Yeah, usually people lose their shit. And this is no exception. This is very much like a Hollow Man and those other remakes that occurred in the 80s and 70s.
Hollow Man is the Invisible Man, right?
Yeah, it's a remake of it. It's a retelling of it.
Also, isn't the guy from The Haunting in this movie?
Yes, that is Oliver Jackson Cohen.
Yeah, the one that plays the
older
Peter.
brother. Yes.
Peter, yeah.
Yes, and that's about it, honestly, actor-wise. There's not much in there. There's Storm Reed is in here. Aldous Hodge is in it. Harriet Dyer. They're really good roles. But this is one of those Blumhouse productions that is creating basically its own universe. This was going to be part of the Universal Monsters Dark Universe.
Was it?
Yes. And this was actually taken off their hands because Universal fucked it up. So
with the Mummy?
Yeah.
That movie's terrible.
It was whatever.
God.
It was forgettable. But this was what they do best. This is going back to its roots. This film felt like the original. It had that suspense thrill where you feel for the character, and the plot twists are so good that it surprises you all the way to the end, and it's just well done. This is not the usual bullshit where you're like, oh, it's going to be a jump scare. It's going to be a jump scare. No, this one gets you that suspense where you're like white knuckling it on the edge of your seat watching this film as these character actors are just so embedded that you fall into this world and you buy the characters and the film. So it makes you feel that much more for the characters and that much more for the story because you actually buy into the storytelling. Okay. And honestly, it feels very much like what I imagine the classic Universal horror movies actually did to an audience back in the 30s and 40s.
In the 30s, yeah.
You know, it gave that feeling of dread. It gave that sense of like, holy shit, I feel like I'm in this movie. And I just love what they did with this. And if Blumhouse continues the Dark Universe, I am definitely going to be supporting it and watching it because I love me some Universal horror monsters.
I still have yet to watch the OGs that you bought, but thank you for buying those because it's going to be super easy to watch them now. Also, I got around to watching the new Halloween.
Oh, what'd you think?
I actually really liked it.
Yeah?
Like, really liked it. I was like, yo, this feels like the original. Yes, it's more violent, but it's not, like, overly violent.
No. I think he toned it back considerably.
There are, like, some gruesome scenes, like, specifically when, like, the kid is impaled through his mouth on the fence. But
how do you like the music, the way it was actually done?
Dude, it was great. And honestly, like, I'm very excited to see where this director goes with like Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
There's a teaser trailer for Kills. It came out literally like the day after I watched it, which was hilarious. Yeah. So
I'm excited for it.
I was very pleasantly surprised. Like, I was like, holy shit, I'm actually very much enjoying this. It feels like the OG movie.
Yeah, it really does.
It really does.
I was really impressed with how it was. All right, so I would give The Invisible Man an 8 out of 10. It is enjoyable. Go check it out. It's on Redbox. It says that it's going to be available on Amazon come December. So I don't know if that's legit or not. I was reading some sources, and that's what it's showing.
Like on Amazon Prime, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazon Prime
movie.
Streaming, yeah.
Yeah, like on streaming. Their streaming service. Okay.
And then it's also going to be on Showtime in January.
Okay. Yeah, it's been almost a year since not a year. No,
it came out like February, I think it was. I think it was right after Valentine's Day. It was right before Rona.
Yeah, like right before the Rona hit. Okay. You guys have anything to plug? William, do you have anything to plug?
Oh, before we do that, we have to do the wheel.
Oh, yeah, we do have to spin the wheel.
Okay, so we changed some of the series because obviously the horror movies won't fly anymore for this month. So we are doing movies based on books, space travel, children's, remake, British movies, tearjerkers, indie films, dick flicks, 90s, and the one that's going to be the special selection is your choice. So the voters have no choice whatsoever. You choose one movie.
So what is dick flick? What does that entitle?
Like anything from Michael Bay.
Oh, okay. Like just explosions and shit?
Yeah. Oh,
cool.
Wait, fucking...
Are you turning on your camera for this? Yes.
No. He doesn't have to. I trust him, dude. I trust him. You're fine, Louis. Just spin it.
All right, hold on. I'm doing the goddamn thing so you could...
You don't have to turn your camera on. It's really not... Dude, I trust you.
Okay, well, here we go.
Just fucking spin it. Whose turn is it this week?
Tearjerkers.
Tearjerk. Oh, boy. Whose turn is it?
I think it's my turn, right?
What was the movie before this?
Fuck, man. I'm like blanking on what
Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah, it's Lewis's because Starship Trooper was my pick.
Fuck, man. Lewis is gonna pick some fucked up movie that's gonna make me cry like a bitch. God damn it.
Tear fucking jerkers.
Hey, I'm fine with that, dude. Sometimes you need a good cry. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
It's all good.
Cry like a little bitch.
That's fine, dude. As I've said many times on the show, the older I get, the more I'm a bitch, and I cry for everything.
Mr. Holland's Opus?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro.
Good luck with that one if he picks it.
Huh?
I said good luck with that if he picks it.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Either that or what was it? Graveyard of Fireflies.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. That movie's so depressing. Shit.
It's going to be one of those, like, I'm watching the footnotes kind of thing.
Oh, come on.
No, William. We got to watch the movie, dude. It's depressing as fuck. It's definitely a really good movie, but it's...
I'm in a camper by myself.
Then, dude, you're by...
With my thoughts. You going to put me through that? Really?
Yeah, bro. Have a good cry by yourself, dude. You can ugly cry. No.
Night after I jerk off. I don't need any more of it.
All right, well, we'll see what
those are in tears.
Oh my! We'll see what Lewis picks. You guys want to plug anything?
Please check out Zach's new podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be plugging in and putting in the link on the show notes. Please check out Midnight Movie Nerds and the Unknown Podcast, where we explore conspiracy theories and such.
Yeah, Zach's podcast is a cry. Number 4, help.
Yes.
There you go. William, do you have anything to plug?
Nope, just my hair.
Sick, dude. Let me know how those hair plugs go.
Oh my God. Real quick, I was coming back from MCO, right? And they had to look into my suitcase because I forgot that you can't bring in anything more than like however many ounces, and I had my cologne in there, so I lost my cologne. But the
Sorry, you saying you smell now?
Agent, she opens it and she goes like, "Is there anything sharp in here?" And without missing a beat, I'm like, "Just my wit," and she laughed.
Oh my God. Damn, what a good man. Lewis he recorded himself spinning the wheel and put it in our group chat. Wow. What a fucking gentleman. On that note, of course, if you enjoyed our show, visit our sister site, diversitygeek.org, and our brother from another mister, John, over at YouTube at Narcotic Casserole. Thank you, William.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Brandencito.
Brandencito. Wow, that's a good one. That's different. I don't think you've called me that before. You threw me for a loop for that one. I am Brandon, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of... I am Brandencito, and we will see you guys on the next episode of Three Idiots with a Mic. Cue the drums.
Motherfucking idiots. Oh, God. No dab. No, fuck off.